The purpose of this short video is to explain how to do settings on 3D printer. The first setting that we'll see is leveling. Okay, for doing that, let's first start the machine, switch on the machine, and when the machine is ready, we can see it on the screen that it is ready. The first operation normally we do on a 3D printer is we'll take the machine to home position. For that, you follow these instructions, give motion, and from here select auto home. And when you do that, you see, you will see that various axes will move and the machine will come to home position. The nozzle is moving down at the moment, so this is z-axis movement, and on the table we have two axes. X along this direction it is x-axis, and cross it is y-axis. The up and down motion of the nozzle is z-axis. Now the machine reaches home position, you can see here, and you see there is a wheel. This wheel, will make use of this wheel for doing the leveling. Now in order to do this leveling, we'll follow some instructions. We go to motion, and we move axis. We'll move, say first we'll move x-axis, and here I select say 10 millimeters, and when I turn this knob by just 1 unit, you will see some motion will happen on the machine, just 1 unit. Okay, now same thing I will do for the other axis. Move axis, y-axis, again 10 millimeters, just give one, just rotate it by 1 unit, you get some motion there. Now we go and see what is the status of the nozzle with respect to the bed. Okay, so here in order to see that, it is very difficult to see it with just by bending and looking at it. So I will use a paper, this paper, and I'll try to put this paper between the nozzle and the bed. Okay, you can see it can easily pass through it. If this gap is too much or too little, then I will rotate this wheel and do the adjustment. And when I do the adjustment, the gap should be only this much that this paper can pass through it. So that adjustment I have to do. So once I am satisfied here, then I give the motion. So I move in y-axis. I move in y-axis so that the tool goes to the other end. You see, I am giving motion to the y-axis. Nozzle has moved there. Now I will again do the same test there. I will use the paper, pass the paper through the nozzle and bed. It is able to pass through it, so perfectly aligned. If not, I will use the wheel which is here underneath the other corner and do the adjustments. I'm satisfied here, so I now move x-axis. So go back here. Here I will be selecting axis. Now axis, x-axis this time, 10 millimeters again. So I will be moving my x-axis. So let the nozzle come on the other side. Now when nozzle comes here, again I will see what is the status. Use paper, try to pass the paper through the nozzle. I'm able to pass the paper through the nozzle easily, so it's already aligned. If not, then use the wheel which is underneath it. Now again give the motion. I will give move axis, y-axis, 10 millimeters. So I'm moving the y-axis now, bringing the nozzle to the other end. Again I will do the same test here. take paper and pass it between the nozzle and table, so it is now aligned. So nothing to do at the moment, so all is good. So I have checked the alignment at all the four corners, and below each corner there is a wheel like this, so I can adjust the level of the bed by making adjustments here on the wheels. So when everything is ready, once leveling is done, now machine is set to go. So I go to motion, go back to main, and now I select the program that I want to run, and that program is on the media. And from my computer I copy the program and bring the program here, so media is inserted here, and now I select the program that I want to run. Print from media, and the program that I want to run is this one. So simply start printing, and machine will start only after the bed is heated. So there are two settings. You can see bed is heating at the moment, it is indicating, and here is the level. So 60 degrees it should attain, then only it will start the process. First bed will heat, and then you can see here next to the bed there is a symbol for the nozzle. Nozzle will heat. Once both these have attained the right value, then the process will start. So it may take 1 or 2 minutes to start the process. So you can see here at the moment the temperature of the bed is 43 degrees, and it has to come up to 60 degrees before the heating of the nozzle will start. Okay, so you can see here degrees. Now the nozzle will start heating. So you can see the machine is going to on position, and at the same time the nozzle temperature is also increasing. The temperature that the nozzle should have is 200 degrees, and at the moment it is just 56, 59. It is increasing, and once now you see machine is at home position ready to print, but it will start printing only when the temperature of the nozzle is 200. At the moment it is 87, 89. It is increasing. So once the temperature increases to 200 degrees centigrade, then it will start printing. It will take another say 1 minute or so. I'm holding till that time. Okay, now the temperature of the nozzle is also achieved. Bed is already at 60 degrees, the process of printing will now start. See. The process of printing starts. Initially it will just print one line, just to from here we'll get an idea that now everything is fine. Now the printing starts. So you can see the material coming out of the extruder and it is laid on the table. Now this process will take time, and once the printing is over, the machine will stop and we can take out the print.